Hi there, welcome to Dogecoin price Wyckoff analysis. So we'll start with the weekly and then look at the daily in terms of for both the Wyckoff method, what stages we're at, and then also any price trends or resistance and support that we are looking at. So let's get started. Here we have this weekly view where the price is basically bouncing above this white line, this center line of the box at around 14 cents 50. That's the long-term playground zone. So you see since 2021 a large part of time Doge is being traded within this box. Currently it has returned to this zone since like early March. We have just seen like an automatic rally and then a second test in terms of accumulation cycle for Wyckoff analysis method. As of this moment, if we look at what happened here, this mini accumulation in 2024 and this longer one between 22 and 23. After selling climax and second test, it doesn't mean it will go up immediately. There are some up and downs. There are a lot of up and downs, so both can happen. So expect some movements in particularly between these two lines, the 14 cents 50 I mentioned about and also the 22 cents roughly, because the automatic rally has set a point where if the price does get close again, that may be a sign of strength, like this one over here as well as this one over here. At this point in time, it's still a bit far from that. If it ever gets to around 20 cents, that may be a sign of strength that we can observe whether momentum is building up for another distribution. So that's the weekly and also the support resistance level for this range. And then into the daily. Last time we've drawn this Wyckoff text in the daily chart, and currently the daily, it's telling more or less the same story with the price kind of being surprised by this yellow resistance line at around 17 cents. So we have seen almost 2 weeks of activity below this line already. So expect it to happen, like I said, within the blue, early. If you look at a weekly chart, that's between the two white lines. This is more micro view, where since like mid-March, most of the time we are within this blue box that's around 20 cents down to 13 cents roughly. So 7 cents of trading range mostly between mid-March and now. So at this stage for daily, we're at the post distribution. You see all the buying climax, second test LPSY, and then we see the selling climax, automatic rally, and also a second test. Here, it doesn't mean it's going to go up all the way. Like I mentioned earlier in the weekly chart, we want to see a sign of strength before it goes further up, and sign of strength may not be the last stop where the price would drop. The price would drop even after sign of strength. So let's see whether it happened for Doge. Yeah, so here we see these price drops, right? After the sign of strength, it can go way lower than the selling climax. So don't get overexcited or like don't get shocked if the price went up, break through the blue box, and maybe even getting close to a white line, and then suddenly comes back again. That can totally happen. So don't worry about it unless the project is having some serious issues. If the project is healthy, if the support is still there, if the community is still there, then that's less of a risk. However, if those changes, if there's a problem with the chain, with the community, with the developers, the development team, then you have to look at it differently. For now, just by looking at the charts, we're just going through an accumulation stage, and that's it. So that's for Doge. I'll move on to the next one.